We have 3 warriors to go in the Japan series, and there are 3 weeks left in August. That leaves us with no room for error, because on September 1st, we enter Halloween mode. I need ideas, so comment your Halloween theme suggestions right now. My brother just came back from the Philippines and brought me these 3 boxes. And although I promised Eddie and Clark we would open them together in an upcoming video, I don't think a little peek is gonna hurt. Okay, let's get to work on Japan Series Warrior number 6. You guys have been asking for him, and now's the perfect time to make him. I'll use this fake Lego Ultraman head I got a while back, and I think this balloon blade Crackup has the right body. The Lego head won't fit on an Akedo neck, so we have to do a little grinding. That looks pretty good, but we've run out of time and we'll have to continue this tomorrow. Like and subscribe for part 2. Okay guys, we got Ultraman's head on. Now, we need to use the cordless Dremel to shape the body. This is Ultraman. He doesn't have that typical superhero physique, and he should be pretty easy to replicate. I really need to grind down the feet, but the only way to do it is to remove the base plate. I can fix that. Okay, let's glue him back to the base plate, and let's make sure he's stuck on good, because I'd hate to have to leave him in Japan. In the next episode, we'll figure out his weapon. Comment your weapon suggestions, and like and subscribe for part 3. We just glued Ultraman back to the base plate, but before we move on, I want to test out the connection. Since this Godzilla already won his battle in Japan, let's use him for our test. Okay, I'm happy with that. He seems pretty stuck on there. You gotta be kidding me. So glad that happened now and not in Japan. This would be a nice upgrade. We just gotta remove the broken pegs in Ultraman's feet. And the trick is to keep the holes as small as possible for a snug fit. Okay, now we can work on the weapons. Looking at the Godzilla figure gave me an idea. You remember this Destroyer figure that I used for eyes on? Since he's missing his wings anyways, I thought I could use his tail to make a weapon. Alright guys, as I was working on this video, I got your comments about giving Ultraman a sword. I didn't even know Ultraman used weapons, but I definitely like the sword and shield idea. I also like the idea of turning Destroyer's tail into a chain weapon combined with a sword or shield. Let me know in the comments which combo you'd like to see, and like and subscribe for part 4. In today's video, we're gonna figure out Ultraman's weapon. You guys suggested a sword and shield, but I can't find any evidence of Ultraman ever using a weapon besides the beam that he shoots out of his pinky. And after doing a little more research, it seems like he relies primarily on hand-to-hand combat and whatever this is. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and turn Destroyer's tail into a chain-type weapon. Since we already have Goku with his staff, Luffy as a puncher, Dark Deku as a flapper, Space Godzilla as an Ultra Beast, and Greninja as a kicker, I think a chain weapon warrior will keep things unique and original. Okay, here's the finished tail weapon, and as you can see, it's a lot more flexible, and it does indeed behave like a chain weapon. Let's do a weapon test. Okay, the weapon works perfectly, and it's really fun to use, but I'm not taking any chances. I made him another one for his offhand. Let me know what you think of his weapons, and like and subscribe for part 5. In the last episode, we made Ultraman OP by giving him these for weapons. 2 massive tails that he ripped out of 2 unlucky kaiju. I didn't glue the tips on, so the weapons can be easily removed. I also didn't glue Ultraman to the base plate to make him easier to paint, which we'll be doing soon. First, I want to add a few details using epoxy sculpt. I'm really trying to get to the point where I can shape the clay exactly how I want it and eliminate the need for sanding. I'm definitely not there yet, but I feel like I'm getting better with every project. Okay, we're ready to paint, and I think I have just enough left in this can to cover our warrior. I was really hoping to finish Ultraman in this video, but I think I better let the chrome paint dry for a day, and I also forgot to make Ultraman's color timer. Like and subscribe for part 6. This is Custom Akedo C3PO. Just kidding guys, it's Ultraman. And this is one of the smallest batches of epoxy clay I've ever mixed. I'll use it to make Ultraman's color timer. It's essentially a power indicator. Blue is good, red is bad. I read that Ultraman has enough power to last around 3 minutes on Earth. That's not long, just enough time for one Akedo battle. Ultraman's suit has only 2 colors, but painting designs on such a small figure is pretty difficult. Drawing an outline with a pen can be a big help. I noticed that the metallic red looked really good against the chrome, so I decided to fill everything in, and I'm considering leaving it like this. I can't believe it, we're running out of time again, but before we do, I'm gonna paint his eyes fluorescent yellow and his color timer blue. In the next video, you will see the conclusion of our custom Akedo Ultraman, and I'll also announce who I'll be making next. Like and subscribe. Okay guys, let's finish our custom Akedo Ultraman and move on to the next warrior, who I will be revealing at the end of this video, so stick around for that. I decided to paint over the metallic red to make him look a little more accurate. This turned out to be a lot more work than I expected, but I think it was the right move. What do you think? And finally, I'll add a drop of UV resin to the color timer and his eyes. Ultraman made his debut in 1966, and 58 years later, we turned him into an Akedo warrior. Soon, we'll bring him back to Japan, where he'll have to prove himself one more time. That's warrior number 6 in the Japan series, and for warrior number 7, I'll be making who Google tells me is the most popular Japanese character ever. Doraemon. Don't miss it. Like and subscribe.